Welcome to Clorina for the Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship Group 2 Round 2 clash between Mungret St Paul's and Adare in Clorina. Conditions very, very good for this evening's game. Delighted to be joined by Stephen Lucy, former Limerick Jewel Star, for this evening's game. Stephen, neither side with a win from their opening game. Adare losing to Monleen, and Mungret with that enthralling draw against Newcastle West. Vital for either team now to get a win tonight.
Yeah, very true. It's hard to know where you're at during the league stages. I know players will be away, they'll be out of the country, be in college, playing other games away with the county, so you don't really know where you're at. First round again is a bit of a, you don't know what you're going to get from teams. I'd say managements will find it hard as well, because playing challenge matches you don't know what the other teams are at too. Some players could be away on J1, some fellas could be injured again with the county. Mungret were very close and would be frustrated at not winning the last day. I'd say they were well ahead at half time, and in fact Newcastle West went ahead near the end and Mungret had to get a point at the end to draw, so they'll be frustrated with that. They hit a lot of wides, so maybe they'll have the bit between their teeth tonight on that. Adare then, they were well behind and then came back as close to, what was it, 4 or 5 points there near the end, so they'll be disappointed and hungry again. So both teams didn't shoot the lights out, weren't exactly outstanding, so you know, this game it could be pucker of a ball between them.
More thoughts from Stephen Lucy later on. Team news coming up. Throw-in in Clorina this evening is at 7 p.m. Welcome back to Clorina for the Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship Round 2 Group 2 clash between Adare and Mungret St Paul. Stephen Lucy rejoins me. Stephen, you've been watching the warm-ups fairly closely. You know, looking at the two teams, you'd imagine Mungret are just slight favourites, having come down from Group 1 last year. Slight favourites for this game.
Yeah, I'm just watching the Mungret warm-up. There's a lot of intensity there, a lot of tackling, a lot of vocals. In fairness, they're doing more shooting and passing at the minute, but it just looks, on first glance anyway, that Mungret are sharper in the warm-up, but you can take from that what you will.
Quick check on the teams now, starting with Adare. In goals, Shane O'Donoghue. Full back line, David Connolly. Conor Ryan will be wearing number 23, and Joe Sweeney, the Adare captain, completes that line. John McSweeney, Wayne McNamara, and number 18, Jody Hannon, comes in for John Fitzgibbon in the half-back line. Midfield sees Derek Gleeson paired with David O'Mahony. Declan Hannon, Willie Griffin and Sean Connolly make up the half-forward line. Full forward line, Mark Connolly, number 17, Ronan Connolly is in for Mickey Mackey, and Patrick Carney completes the Adare side that is managed this year by Mark Foley. Over to the Mungret St Paul side, Conor O'Brien is in goals. Full back line of Conor Flahav, Matt O'Sullivan and Liam Harrington. Billy Molyneux, Brian O'Mara, the captain, and Ona Doherty are in the half-back line. Midfield is Cian Maloney and Barry Duff. Half forward line, Michael Mullins, Brendan Giltanan and Niall Mulcahy. Full forward line, Conor O'Halloran, Liam Lynch and Mark O'Brien. Brian Begley is over at Mungret St Paul's team this year. Stephen, looking at both teams, you look at Mungret St Paul's, who are unchanged from starting lineup from that side that drew with Newcastle West last week. It is a strong side that may get stronger over the year with Fintan Fitzgerald still out injured. He's due back. Patrick Begley just back from being abroad. You know, if you're looking at both squads, you have to say Mungret are that little bit stronger on paper, certainly.
Yeah, certainly. I'd be thinking Mungret would probably win the game tonight. But like stranger things have happened. You thought that Cork were going to be tip in the final, so I'm not hanging my hat anymore. I'm going to sit firmly on the fence. But you're right. Both teams are missing players for Adare. They lost Mike Keane early the last day and John Fitzgibbon, both starters who've played for a long time. Mike Keane has been very unlucky with injuries over the last few years. Mungret then have the two boys with their cruciates, Rory Duff and Brian Barry, and then Fintan missing, and then Paul O'Brien, who's their free taker last few years, away out of the country. So both teams, but you can only focus on what you have. I do fancy Mungret tonight, but like it's all the fight that's in you and how much they're wound up for it. We just see how it plays out.
Moments away from throwing here. Referee for this evening's game is Kieran Guina from Fiona Castlemahon. A decent crowd smattered in here to Clarina down by the commentary area as well. Plenty of people around this evening. It's great to see such a crowd in for a Wednesday evening game.
Oh, it's great. Sure, everyone is hungry to go to matches, and the midweek matches as well, because there's so much going on in people's lives these days that people want to go away for weekends, and there's gigs on and family things on, and having matches then on Wednesdays, Thursdays or Fridays is great if you and then the season ticket is great value to be got out of that, because you get all the games across all the divisions, or all the grades I mean. So the conditions are good. Not a puff of wind.
No, perfect conditions for hurling this evening.
No rain, no sun in your eyes, and the pitch looks fine.
Yeah, all set for what we hope will be an enjoyable evening's hurling here. Mungret will have a changed colour of their blue due to a clash of colours, and they're in a slightly different jersey as well, Stephen. We were admiring it there before we went live.
Yeah, Dennis the Menace.
The black Dennis the Menace colours. Hopefully from Adare's point of view there won't be too menacing characters coming up against them this evening.
Boom.
I'm here all week. Yeah, just awaiting throw-in here. Mungret going through their final preparation, final chat from Brian Begley and their coach Pat Mulcahy.
It'll be interesting to see what tactical shapes or what each team will do, and were they analysing each other after last week. Will somebody sit in the pocket like Mark Foley used to do? Will they favour that? Will one team have two men inside? Will there be long high balls into big fellas? I don't think so, because I don't see giants inside. It might be use of space, spraying balls left and right. I'm very eager to see what happens. And what the one team will do to counter that, depending.
Yeah, so all set for throwing here in Clarina in this Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship Group 2, Round 2 clash between Adare and Mungret St. Paul's. We are, of course, looking at teams. Mungret St. Paul's drawing with Newcastle West last week, while Adare suffered a first round loss to Monaleen. So Kieran Guina with the ball in hand. He has thrown the ball in, and it's Adare in possession straight away, and it's Ronan Connolly. Gets that out to John McSweeney. McSweeney with the delivery inside. It's a good ball inside too. Well taken inside by Mark Connolly. Connolly on the run. He's been fouled in a very positive start, Stephen, for Adare.
Yeah, they did. I see Ronan Connolly went out to midfield for the throw, and I wonder will he stay there or was it just for the throw in? Straight away attacking your man. When you're one-on-one, you should go for it, especially if you've pace. Very hard to defend pace.
Yeah, Mark Connolly has pace to burn, as anyone that's seen him over the years playing football and hurling for Adare will have seen that. Willie Griffin with this free first chance of the game inside 35 seconds.
Very important player for Adare, like top scorer, been in like one of the top club players across multiple years.
And he has sent that one between the posts. So opening score for Adare here in Clarina. Puck out comes from Conor O'Brien. It's taken in the middle of the park. Keane Maloney gets that one away. Low delivery from Owen O'Doherty inside. Touch wasn't great on that occasion though from Brendan Giltinan, and Adare a sideline ball. So a positive start for Adare. John McSweeney is going to go back.
Hasn't settled into any particular shape yet. Just looking around. Mungret number 6 is free back there, but maybe it's just for the sideline.
That's Brian O'Mara sitting deep at the moment. It's Mungret St. Paul's have turned this one over from that sideline ball. Pressure on though from Adare. Good hunting and packs from the Adare side here. Into the middle it goes. Eventually comes back to Niall Mulcahy. He can't win it cleanly. And Adare just kicking the ball away, making sure it's not clean possession. Nearly handled on the ground there, and it's kicked away, but it's gone to possession to Derek Gleeson. And Adare Gleeson tries to find his midfield partner, David O'Mahony.
Down injured.
And Willie Griffin, who was the man involved in just kicking that ball away from danger, may have picked up an injury here, and hopefully from Adare's point of view it's not that serious.
Let's hope it wasn't a muscle injury now, or maybe he rolled his ankle, or maybe he got a wallop across the ankle as he was kicking it.
He's down in a bit of trouble.
He looks in a lot of pain there.
And it would be an absolute disaster for Adare if Willie Griffin was to pick up an injury which limits his participation in this game.
This will be a huge body blow if he goes off this early.
Looks to be he's up on his feet now, Willie Griffin. He's going to soldier on by the looks of things, Stephen, or is he? The helmet's off now, so he will definitely have to come off the field for a period of time.
Good now.
No, and Joey Shire, one of the backroom team.
Hamstring?
Yeah, it looks to be his left hamstring, yeah. So as you said, when he kicked that ball, may have caused a little ripple effect. There's going to be a substitute on immediately here for Adare. It's number 19, James Gann, that's entered the fray very early in this game. And that
James is a strong player. He's been around for a long time now, so obviously
Wexford
difficult
native James Gann.
Yeah, very difficult to place Willie but look.
so much injuries over the last couple of years for Willie Griffin as
Yeah.
well. His body just not holding up under the stress of senior hurling, but that's a big blow on James Gann. In trouble here. It's actually Jody Hannon making that error, wearing 18 but starting, and it's Mungret St. Paul's trying to win possession there. It's Mark O'Brien trying to do exactly that, doesn't get into his hand, and it's picked up here, and a chance now for Adare to come away with possession, and it is James Gann, the aforementioned substitute, onto the field, and it is Billy Molyneux winning possession for Mungret St. Paul's. Ball played down the line, good defending there from Ronan Connolly, and it's into the middle now. And it's sent up the line from David O'Mahony. Trying to get in there is the very talented Patrick Carney. Carney has it in his hand. He'll try and get a shot away too with Patrick Carney. It's just going to tail to the left and wide, but showing what he can do. It's a great effort from Patrick Carney.
A lot of talent from Patrick, and the three young lads that play in Harty Cup with Artskull Reach. There's a lot of hope for those guys, especially Pat. Very confident strike there. Those fellas on him off the left.
He's had a very good underage career with his county as well.
Yeah.
As Liam Lynch tries to win this one on the far side for Mungret St. Paul's for the second time. The sideline has beaten the players on that side, and it's going to be another Adare line ball.
So the pattern seems to be the Mungret centre back is free. I don't think it was Mungret's decision. I think the Adare centre forward is dropping back to crowd maybe the middle third. So we'll see how that pans out.
I think that's where we saw Willie Griffin when he picked up that injury, Stephen.
Yeah.
Ball over on that side again, and again it's going to be for Adare. So as you said, Stephen, we're a few minutes in now. Game not really settling down as of yet.
No, but you'd expect that. Both teams are fighting hard, and could be some nerves as well.
It's Carney looking to win this one. Big challenge there coming from Keane Maloney, and Mungret St. Paul's have played this one back to Brian O'Mara. Switch up play from him, looking inside to Conor O'Halloran, and Conor Ryan has met him, and Wayne McNamara, as he's done so many times over the years, picking up the loose ball, and it's up to Jody Hannon.
Played, Wayne.
Up the line, just a little bit too strong for James Gann, and an easy out for Mungret St. Paul's, and it's Niall Mulcahy now, well hooked by half forward on that occasion for there. It was Sean Connolly, and a big challenge too comes in from Jody Hannon, and he's certainly not Niall Mulcahy. No, he was there anyway, Stephen.
I was just about to roar by Jody.
It's a big challenge, as you see on the replay.
We love to see that, don't we?
Yeah, it's exactly what you want to see.
Nobody was hurt.
That's it, perfectly good shoulder. Referee Kieran Guina.
Take the belt and get on with it.
Great sideline cut from Jody Hannon onto the run of Patrick Carney. He's met though by Liam Harrington. Harrington favourite to win this one, and that's what he's done. Pops a hand pass too into midfield. And it's Barry Duff that's there, and Barry Duff a number of scores against Newcastle West last Friday night. It's Duff. That one's going to drop by Shane O'Donoghue. Nearly got caught out by Shane O'Donoghue. He's made a bit of a mess of this as the Adare goalie. It's good defending back from Wayne McNamara, and challenge just doesn't get it away cleanly, but Adare have numbers back there. It's David O'Mahony, I think, that's taking it in the end. It's O'Mahony, and he needs a bit of support. Gets that hand pass, aware of his surroundings, hand passes that one away, and it's Conor Ryan and plenty of space for Adare. Could have been a very different way, that one, Stephen, as this one's played inside.
Squeaky bum time back there.
Nearly, very nearly for Mungret St. Paul's, as Ono Doherty has threw it up and caught it.
But he was being tackled there, so he was trying to get the ball away. But that could have been dangerous there. Goalie misjudged it, actually. He came out and then backpedaled and then miscontrolled it.
Maybe a bit of a breeze that we weren't aware of here in Clarina.
Wayne kind of cleared it up and gave a ball, but was intercepted, and then Mungret got it back. And
it's Adare.
Could have been a goal.
Patrick Carney will take this free. Willie Griffin off the field, and Carney a very accomplished free taker as well in his fledgling career thus far, and Carney strikes that one beautifully, and that's Adare into a 2-point to no score advantage. And outside of that little error and the loss of Willie Griffin, Adare will be delighted with how this game has started.
They will.
Puck out now from Conor O'Brien. It's Declan Hannon winning this one off his left hand side. Declan Hannon has tripled Adare's lead. Brilliant score from Declan Hannon, and so Stephen, so often so good off his left hand side, no weak side. Top class finish from Declan Hannon.
Just a flick of the wrist, over goes. Another mistake.
And Patrick Carney is all over that for Adare.
I think last week Newcastle West goals came from 2 balls mistakes in the full back line. They were cut out. They were punished to the full extent.
Yeah, that's something
nearly caught again
that Adare will be looking to punish. As James Gann looking backwards, it's a good ball, out ball for David O'Mahony. Switch of play from O'Mahony, but right down the breadbasket of Ono Doherty for Mungret St. Paul's. Hand pass to Niall Mulcahy. Mulcahy now in oceans of space, decides to deliver it inside. Dangerous ball in towards Michael Mullins, but good defending back there from Joe Sweeney, and that will go to the right and wide.
Yeah, it's keenly contested, in fairness. Both teams are fighting hard. Derby delighted, 3 points up.
Be sure of that. Mark Foley would have hoped for such a start. This switch of play from Ronan Connolly into the full forward line again. Batted out by Matt O'Sullivan. Falls to Billy Molyneux for Mungret St. Paul's. Tries to deliver that one. Declan Hannon gets a block in it now, and it's James Gann, who's certainly been involved since coming on as an early substitute. He's blocked down though by Mark O'Brien back there, and Mungret St. Paul's through Barry Duff have turned the ball over inside now from Brian O'Mara. Wayne McNamara is there done just between himself and Conor Ryan. They've managed to defend that one. It's John McSweeney under pressure from Conor O'Halloran. Back to Wayne McNamara. McNamara gets the strike away. And it's a switch of play, and it's a good switch of play as well. Broken down there by Mark Connolly for Adare, and Connolly gets the ball into his hand at the second attempt. Off now to David O'Mahony. It's O'Mahony with the strike. And he has just put that one to the right and wide, but Adare really settled into this game now.
When the ball comes in from Mungret, you can see 2 and 3 Adare lads running back, so their tactics are working very well at the moment.
Barry Duff winning that short puck up from Conor O'Brien. Ona Doherty trying to deliver inside. He's actually had a go at this one. Ona Doherty's breaking to Michael Mullins. Shane O'Donoghue has done very well to control that one. Ball is on the ground now though, and it's taken away by Conor Ryan, and Ryan doing very, very well, but there might be a little issue inside, and Mungret will try and exploit that as this game goes on. Broken down by Brian O'Mara, flicks it along the line, and he's been fouled. Late challenge.
Bit too high maybe.
Yeah, and it's going to be a free into Mungret St. Paul's. We'll see Mark O'Brien move out to take.
Got another squeaky bum time there from under the high ball from the keeper. Mungret are letting it in and letting it long. Some of the balls are kind of 50-50, just lashing it in.
Yeah, it's
to be looking to tidy up that maybe.
Shane,
some better balls into the forwards.
Would have been hoping for a little bit of an easier start to this game. It hasn't worked out that way, but from Adare's point of view, there hasn't been a concession of a goal, and they'll take that at the moment as they lead with just over nearly 10 minutes played here in Clarina by 3 points to no score. So Mark O'Brien with this chance to get Mungret St. Paul's on the board. Hit that one very well as Mark O'Brien. It's going to drop though, and it's going to drop, batted away.
Well defended.
And it's going to break now to Brendan Giltinan, but again the Adare man is there first. That's Ronan Connolly picking up the loose ball. Good step from Ronan Connolly, chased down by Conor O'Halloran and Mark O'Brien, but he's got the clearance away. It's a good ball inside. Good work from Matt O'Sullivan though, coming out with that, and a good ball to Cian Maloney. Maloney hand passes off to Barry Duff. Good delivery, short one to Barry Duff, to Niall Mulcahy I should say, and Mulcahy hits this one off the left, and Niall Mulcahy has sent it to the left and wide.
Unlucky. I was looking there when he had that ball to deliver in, when he was looking down into about the Adare 40 metres, there was 3 Adare free players defending that. He's known to hit it to, so he hit it short to Niall, who would come short, just unlucky with the shot.
I just didn't have the radar on with that one. Shane O'Donoghue's puck out breaks back there to Brian O'Mara, but in for Adare is their number 8, and the shot comes in from Derek Gleeson to the
great score
over the bar. Great shot from Derek Gleeson, and it's 4 points to no score to Adare. Mungret have worked this one quickly down the line. Liam Lynch has it in his hand, needs a bit of support, or gets that hand pass away into Barry Duff. Duff now will work it back to Lynch, and Liam Lynch taking his man on here through that ball. Looks maybe from here. Barry Duff now has it in his hand. Barry Duff taking his man. Lovely sidestep. Niall Mulcahy has hit that one. The nod goes from the umpire, and Mungret St. Paul's are on the board 4 points to 1.
Liam Lynch was looking in there to deliver someone to it, and Wayne Mack was standing at the D, so I definitely think Adare are snuffing out. Mungret going to have to work it a bit better, maybe push more fellas up to occupy those spare Adare fellas.
Declan Hannon trying to win this ball for Adare on that far side, and Mark O'Brien was also there from Mungret St. Paul's point of view. It is John McSweeney hand passing off to Wayne McNamara for Adare. Delivery from Wayne Mack is easily picked up by Billy Molyneux. And it's Brian O'Mara, short pass now into the middle to Brendan Giltinan. Low one from Giltinan, looking for Mulcahy once more, who seems to be a bit of an option, an open option. May have overcarried there. Again, brilliant defending from Adare. It's Ronan Connolly just pickpocketing the Mungret St. Paul's player. Delivery from Conor Ryan straight down into the midfielders. Derek Gleeson again, and Gleeson's made it 2 from 2. Excellent score from Derek Gleeson. Everything Adare are doing defensively is absolutely working up top as well.
Definitely. Like there's a lot of Mungret fellas free on their own 65, kind of 45 into the halfway line, and they're not doing a whole pile compared to the lads who are free from the Adare and around their 45, 65. They're mopping up all the balls.
So, as we said, another sideline ball on that far side for Adare, and Mark Foley, Stephen, you know him well, would be absolutely delighted
he will.
From what he's seen in the opening 13 minutes nearly here in Clarina.
Yeah, and he'd be tough, and so would Shane Fitzgibbon, and they'd be driving on it there, like trying to get the bit between their teeth, light a fire under their ass, get them going, so they'll be absolutely delighted with this. Seems to have worked.
From Declan Hannon went up towards Sean Connolly, and Connolly has been fouled by Liam Harrington, so Patrick Kearney will trot over to try and make this a 5-point lead. 5 points to 1 they lead, and I don't think too many watching, Stephen, or too many in attendance here in Clorina would have seen this scoreline coming.
No, not at all.
Me and you being two of them, I think we saw.
You wouldn't, reading the form lines and the players missing and so on. Will he get going off after, what is it, less than 5 minutes?
Yeah, 2-3 minutes on the clock when Willie Griffin departed the action due to what appears to be a hamstring injury on the left leg. Patrick Kearney, very difficult angle here, Stephen.
Yeah,
one bit of a nightmare for a
There is a bit of a breeze
taker.
there. Look at the flag in front of him. So there is a bit of a breeze. Not the flags in front of us, but over there.
It is in Mungret St. Paul's favour as well, so they're very much everything going their way, bar that incident for Willie Griffin as Kearney lifts this one, hits it as well, and Patrick Kearney has nailed that one. That's an absolutely superb free, and it's 6 points to 1.
Quality.
So Kearney with 2 points from frees in this game, and he'll be happy with his start.
Another long ball down to a guy who's kind of outnumbered.
Yeah, but brilliant defending from Wayne McNamara. Stepped over the sideline though, and it will be a sideline ball for Mungret St. Paul's.
I think Mungret might need to change something. I think they should shove up. Easy save from here.
It's going to be Conor O'Halloran to take. So O'Halloran going to go short with it. It's a low delivery.
It's a good
it's
ball.
A great sideline cut, I should say. And it is Liam Lynch now for Mungret St. Paul's. Turns back onto his right hand side, and Liam Lynch has hit that one, but
unlucky.
To the left and wide. Worth a try.
Yeah, definitely.
Player of his talent can nail those, but not on this occasion.
Yeah.
So Shane O'Donoghue in no rush to take this, understandably, with a bit of a breeze that has picked up here in Clorina since the game has started. High one over towards that side again. David O'Mahony up there. It's a great take from Derek Gleeson again. I think he scored 2. Derek Gleeson, he's now scored 3, and this has been an exceptional start to the game for Adare and an exceptional start to the game for Derek Gleeson. 3 from 3 as Mungret St. Paul's take this one quickly to Billy Molyneux. Conor O'Brien's ball. It's a good delivery from him. Off now, ball coming into the middle. It's blocked down. The attempted pass into the middle by Mark O'Brien didn't work out from Mungret St. Paul's point of view, but O'Brien has it again. He's met by another challenge, Jody Hannon, and the other corner back there, David Connolly, working hard. O'Brien has eventually flicked it across, but he stepped out over the end line. It's a wide ball, and that feverish defending from Adare has been a feature of this opening quarter hour.
I'm very impressed with Adare. Their fight, their work rate, their tackling, but also their scores have been outstanding. That last score there, the catching straight over the bar. The free taking has been excellent.
They're really working very well, and it's over towards Declan Hannon and Derek Gleeson again. It's broken for Ronan O'Doherty. O'Doherty gets that ball in his hand and gets the hand pass away. It's not gone to plan those. Ronan Connolly picks up the loose ball, and John McSweeney straight down the line in towards Sean Connolly. Harrington gets just a little bit out in front of the Adare forward.
That was well played,
there.
well defended.
It was indeed as Ronan O'Doherty, but they've made a mess of it again here, Mungret, and it's Patrick Kearney trying to win it. Declan Hannon there as well, as is Derek Gleeson and Sean Connolly, but Mungret St. Paul's have managed to win this one back, and it's Matt O'Sullivan popping it out to Harrington before taking the pass himself once more. Plays it down the line. Conor Ryan is loose.
2-on-1.
And it's Michael Mullins there just horsing it in and around for Mungret.
That's what you want as a defender. You want extra bodies back. Just break it down and mop up the breaks.
And they've got the ball away again here in towards Mark Connolly. Connolly could have taken that one. Didn't happen for him. And picked up by Conor Flahive. And Billy Molyneux now looking at options back to Flahive. Flahive, low delivery. It's not a good one though. It's well read by Jody Hannon. Hannon flicks it inside. It's the other midfielder now, David O'Mahony again. And David O'Mahony and Derek Gleeson putting in fine performance with every chance that they get. They're scoring, Stephen. Their economy rate has been phenomenal so far.
Just if you were analysing this, if you were the manager of Adare and Mungret, you'd be saying, what are Adare playing at to their capability? They're playing up near 8 out of 10, I'd say, whereas Mungret, I'd say, are down near 4 out of 10. They'd be disgusted with their performance. Their use of the ball has been poor.
Brian Begley,
they have to up it definitely, or
they're in right trouble.
8-1. Jesus.
Yeah, 8 points to 1. And it's Brendan Giltinan taking that one on.
That's a good score now.
Yeah, and it is. It's a needed score for Mungret St. Paul's.
And they need someone to take up and throw their weight around and stamp some authority somewhere on the field.
Yeah.
They're not standing up.
It was Brendan Giltinan that did it at that time for Mungret, and it was much needed. 8-2. The score now is O'Donoghue gets us back underway, and again No messing around with where he's going. It's very deliberate and very honest. And
Another great catch
Hannon,
from Declan. That's
and
free.
Declan Hannon's been fouled as well. Be happy to get the ball off.
Give
And
them
maybe try it.
advantage.
They still have the advantage as long as the referee's discretion. And I suppose Ronan Connolly may have been disappointed to be blown up. They'll happily take the free as Patrick Carney comes out.
Great catch again.
Yeah, and it has worked that
All
side.
the puck outs are going that side.
Yeah, well, it's either Declan Hannon or David O'Mahony that's gone up to take them, Stephen. It's worth the treat.
Absolutely.
For Adare thus far as Carney comes out to try and make it 3.
Well, Mungret need to counter that. They need to put more bodies over there. It's fairly obvious now. More bodies over there. Knock it down. Or just compete harder in the air. Like, you got to, it's not about playing the ball. You need to play the man. And I don't mean dirty. I mean, like, shove him out of the way. Don't let him catch it. And as long as the ball falls and have more bodies there.
Yeah, it's a
killer. Fight harder for it.
It's a killer for a management to see a player winning a clean ball like that as Carney hits this one as well. And Patrick Carney doesn't look like he's going to miss too many of those, Stephen.
No.
Another score for Carney. Third of the game for him. And again, Adare go into a 7-point lead. There's this short one again for Mungret St. Paul's. Billy Molyneux has it. Under pressure, Billy Molyneux gets the hand pass, has the advantage, and is played into the middle now.
Over the bar.
Brian O'Mara, well capable of popping this one. O'Mara, and he strikes it beautifully. Great score from Brian O'Mara. So flick. Often in the forwards, he's reverted back to 6 this year and working out fairly well as a loose man. Maybe a dare avoid him, but well capable of moving forward like that.
Yeah, that was a great score.
Again, a much needed one. 9 points to 3.
Free take in the middle of the field.
It is for. It was David O'Mahony again. This time though,
great,
maybe just he's hit a couple of very good ones. I'll keep chancing my arm here.
Yeah.
And from his point of view, it didn't go.
Why not? He was free and he was in range. Give it a go.
Short puck out from Conor O'Brien. And it's worked into the middle now to Brian O'Mara. Across to Billy Molyneux and Mungret maybe guilty of overdoing it here. As Billy Molyneux under pressure. He's still going. It's good play from Molyneux. He was under pressure. Couldn't catch it again. Did well. As Conor Flahav plays it, and it's broken for Niall Mulcahy over the head of Jody Hannon. Niall Mulcahy has paced the burn. Former Kerry inter-county hurler still going with it. Mulcahy hand pass inside to Barry Duff. Goal chance here for Mungret St. Paul's. Lovely finish into the side netting. That's a brilliantly worked goal. And we said they were under pressure here, Stephen. Just got that ball over Jody Hannon, and it worked from there. Great goal.
Oh, someone else's hamstring's gone, I think. Who's that?
It's Wayne Mack. It's Wayne McNamara, and that's not good news.
Yeah, so they have a clear tactic to work the ball out through the lines, and they it just went over Jody Hannon, just about and I was just going to say, oh, here's somebody back to cut out the play. Very well run in. I thought Niall McCarthy should have put it over. Passed it inside. Great finish. Super finish.
Yeah, lovely.
Lifeline for
Mungret.
Lifeline for Mungret. Could be the turning point.
If you're going to finish a shot from that angle, Stephen, that's where you put it right into the side, just next to the post. But big concern here for
hamstring. He's holding his hamstring
again. Another one, as we see, former Limerick County Board Secretary Jimmy Hartigan in the background, looking at the welfare of.
Poor old Wayne is disgusted.
Yeah, he's devastated. Wayne McNamara. That's.
He bleeds for that club. He really does. He's a fantastic club man.
Travelling back from Dubai.
Yeah, he's so committed and
this is devastating for Adare to lose shining lights like Willie Griffin after 2 minutes, and now just after the concession
if they pull out this win, it would be an incredible achievement. So and is there how many weeks for the next round? Is it
3
2?
weeks.
3?
I think it's 3 weeks.
Maybe they're not so bad. They might get away with it. They'll be back for the next one.
But as you know better than anyone, hamstring injuries, they can take time.
You don't know. Depends on the grade.
Yeah, but Wayne Mack's evening is over here again. Another body blow. And you'd just be devastated for a guy, for anyone that picks up an injury. But as you said, someone like Wayne McNamara.
That's a lot of injuries now. Mike Keane from the last day, John Fitzgibbon from the last day, Willie Griffin and Wayne Mack. Geez, the 4 of those.
And with a relatively small panel as well, Stephen, they're devastating.
But strong and experienced players. Like they're not like newbies or lads like ancient lads that you're begging to come back like that. I mean, you need them on your team.
Absolutely. Need a bit of rejigging here from Adare. They haven't.
That'll be a hammer blow because Wayne has been holding that, and Wayne has a serious brain and experience from intercounty and club,
and he's been
to
able
play the role
to navigate that loose area.
And he's the skill as well to do it.
Yeah,
and the strength
from Shane O'Donoghue. Breaks this time from Mungret St. Paul's, flicked away though from Brendan Giltinan by Declan Hannon. Hannon chasing back now. Might see him end up centre back, although they'll be happy enough with where he has been at half forward. Great pick up from Hannon as he moves away from danger. Lovely pop pass as well from the Hurley off to Dara Gleeson, who's been unerring from distance. It's going to break for Conor O'Brien. Easy take for the goalkeeper and lovely delivery into Liam Lynch. Lovely ball off his left by the Mungret St. Paul's goalkeeper. Liam Lynch now playing this one. Switch of play, looking for the run of Conor O'Halloran. He's read that one well here, O'Halloran. Very talented young player. player and he'll run straight away. Well, O'Halloran, he's going through and goes, he tripped up by Conor
that was
Ryan.
just tangling up the legs. I didn't think
he knew what he was doing too,
no,
Stephen, did he? Your
If
full
I
back
was-
defensive hat is on here.
Well, if I was the manager, I'd have said, put the ball over the bar, will you?
Conor O'Halloran thought he may have seen an avenue towards
Yeah,
goal.
sure, why not?
Owen
Maybe they're
Connolly-
instructed to go for it.
Yeah, Owen Connolly is the man to come on here in place of Wayne McNamara wearing number 20. So a little rejigging in the Adare defence. I think David Connolly might be the one to come out. We'll see as that time elapses here. Should be a relatively straightforward one here for Mark O'Brien that will cut Adare's lead to 2 points. So just outside the 20-metre line, O'Brien nails that one as well. That's between the posts. So 9 points to 1-4, Stephen. That goal has reignited Mungret's challenge.
Yeah. They needed it.
Did indeed here as Shane O'Donoghue. It's this one again. It's over to that far side again. It's towards Declan Hannon. Hannon at the second attempt nearly got it into the hand, just popped out under pressure. Much better from Ono Doherty back there. Mungret St. Paul's have won this one, but it's gone away from them. Matt O'Sullivan has pickpocketed Sean Connolly though, and it's O'Sullivan heading down the line. Gets that pass away to Brendan Giltinan. Giltinan delivering inside. Michael Mullins is out in front of his man. He hasn't taken it though. He has taken it, and he was fouled as well, says the referee. Tight call against the Adare defender Owen Connolly there.
Did it hit him onto the hand? Was it?
I'm just waiting to see what the signal from Kieran Gaino was there. Maybe just play it down as he tried to hand pass the ball. Maybe tried to block it down. But
yeah.
Should be
it wasn't a nudge in the back. I didn't see him putting his hand out as a push.
I don't think so. As
Michael did well to get that.
Yeah,
actually,
it was a good take.
It was a straight ball on. It's a difficult one to take when it's straight at you and a defender right up your ass.
It's Mark O'Brien now. Breeze visibly picks up here in Clorine, and O'Brien has sent that one between the posts. Another score for Mungret St. Paul's, who since that injury to Wayne Mac are very much on top at the moment too.
Yeah.
We have played nearly 25 minutes of this Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship Group 2, Round 2 clash between Adare and Mungret St. Paul's. It's Adare leading by 9 points to 1-5, and they've won another free here. It's a throw ball as the call from referee Kieran Gaina.
Not going to argue with that, we're too far away. He was very close to that one.
Yeah, referee in a very good position to make that call.
Yeah.
And invariably, Stephen, no matter how much when we were on the field may have disagreed with it,
God,
the referee's in the business. No, I mean,
dream of talking to the referee. Great game, ref.
Has never been uttered by Stephen
by anyone
before.
He's a good ref now. I like the way he kind of talks to the players and explains. There's nothing worse than a referee ignoring you.
Yeah, it's just for like frustration.
Or waving his hand saying go away or something like that. You know, that's almost insulting.
Mark O'Brien sends that one just to the left and wide. Long distance one. Happy to take it on was Mark O'Brien, but the accuracy on this occasion not on target from his point of view.
They'll be hoping to improve their wide stats from last week. Was it 17 or 18 wides?
17 wides, yeah.
Yeah, it's shocking.
Yeah, very, very much one of the reasons, not the only reason, why Newcastle West were able to navigate their way back into it.
Newcastle West have great fight. Have done for years. A lot of
both
leadership
codes,
there, both hurling and football, yeah.
Is it 11 players that play both senior and both
it's very impressive.
You know,
very.
So they've guys, and for a big club, Stephen, they're really starting to harness that here. As Hannon, lovely switch of play with that cut from Declan Hannon.
Oh, lovely touch.
And it's Derek Gleeson again. And Derek Gleeson has actually missed one. So
the hard bit.
They were all going over the bar early on, Stephen, but now it just seems to be a bit more of a struggle for Adare as Mungret.
He may have to rush that strike because there was a guy coming to one of the midfielders coming to hook him.
Yeah, he was under pressure up the line from Billy Molyneux to Liam Lynch. Lovely pop inside, looking for Conor O'Halloran, but Ronan Connolly has read it. Just overcooked it to Liam Lynch, and Ronan Connolly has found Conor Ryan. Ryan happy to deliver. It's a good delivery. Lovely touch too from Sean Connolly. Sean Connolly has absolutely skied that in and
great
over the bar.
That's a great
brilliant score from Adare.
Yeah. It was well taken actually by the Mungret player, but it just it was cut out when he moved it across. But lovely layoff
to the game, and
a great delivery from Conor Ryan. Very impressive, Conor.
Yeah, he's had a good start to the game. Another one of these younger Adare players. That'll definitely be needed as this championship goes on, as this game goes on. Battle there for possession. It was Cian Maloney that went up, and Cian Maloney under pressure. No free forthcoming though.
Thought it could have been free there.
Yeah, it didn't happen from Conor O'Halloran trying to win it, but Max Sweeney is there for Adare once more, and the pass comes in. And it's Ronan Connolly delivering. Connolly onto the run of Patrick Carney.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, what a take from Carney onto his left hand side. And he hits it. Does just Patrick
finish,
Carney
that's all.
Just didn't have the finish. But
I wonder would he have been better off taking it inside. No, taking it inside for the shot rather than going outside. You increase your angle.
Yeah.
Depends. I wonder, like, is he favours his left maybe?
Yeah, I'd say. Well, he'd be disappointed, Steve,
Yeah.
watching Patrick Kearney for a long time and put schools and underage with Limerick. They're the type of chances left or right he usually scores. So
It was a great take though. Ball
It
was low
was.
down, again defender.
beautiful catches. John McSweeney strikes this one and it harmlessly to the
again,
right and wide.
Things are hotting up a bit more. It was
Yeah.
all there early on. Now it's fairly even again.
That goal has given Mungret a lease of life as Brian O'Mara sends this one direct into the full forward line. Battle there with Liam Lynch and cornerback.
Oh,
is
he did
a
well
creation,
there.
David
He
Connolly.
did what he needed to do there, get between himself and the defender.
It's an easy decision for referee
Yeah,
Kieran
yeah.
Guina there
Yeah.
and a chance for Mark O'Brien to add to his total. But when Mungret do look better when they're delivering, it's a bit more
They just
direct
have to
in
be
their
more
time.
mindful with
Yeah.
their passing. Like Adare got a tactic right. Like the Mungret lads were looking up, and they had no one to give it to, or then they were just lashing it down, and it was extra bodies coming back from the midfield and half back line to help out their full back line.
Something's been said to referee Kieran Guina here that has made this one as regulation as you get from Mark O'Brien, right in the 20-metre line by the time he strikes it and straight in front. With a bit of a back chat to the referee, which it's not going to work from Adair's point of view. They're not going to change their mind, Stephen, we know that.
No.
And Mark O'Brien sends that one between the posts as well to make it once more a 1 point game. 10 points to 1.
Yeah, but if you were the guy or the guy near it who gave away that free, and you would think, Jesus, that was very soft. Like, I mean, it's hard not to let it slip out of your mouth.
They're only human after all, aren't
Yeah.
they? Buck out again from O'Donoghue. This one won't be kept in play. It was a good movement by Mark Connolly to run into that space, and it was a good strike. And that sideline ball hasn't worked out either. And referee Kieran Guina is happy to leave play go. Maybe just blew the whistle for the sideline to be taken. Delivery from Brendan Giltinan into
good
the
run
run
from
of Liam
Liam
Lynch. Good touch from Lynch too, and we'll play this one across. And they've tried.
They
that
have
too
tried
many
this
times.
so many times, and I don't think it's worked out. At the cross, there's just a dare cover coming back.
That's Ronan Connolly delivering. Maybe to that loose man. It's picked up by Brian O'Mara, who is the loose man back
well
there
played.
for Mungret St. Paul's. It's a lovely low delivery now to Owen O'Doherty. Better touch from O'Doherty than what we've seen earlier in the game. Switch of play in towards Michael Mullins. Mungret really starting to get those kind of
Uses his
deliveries in
body
a
well.
bit better. Owen Connolly putting the pressure on Mullins. He's done well. Mullins is a big, strong lad. Owen Connolly doing very well. Flicked it away. It wasn't a chap. It's not a chap once you get the ball, I think, Stephen, is the thought process. And this one is cleared long. It's well done by Matt O'Sullivan. He can't get the ball up first time though. And again, the powerful midfield. It's David O'Mahony this time. Lovely pass to Conor Ryan. He'll switch it. Conor Ryan's had a go. It's going to drop short. Well short for Conor Bryan. He's dropped it. And Patrick Kearney, when he's gotten away with one. In case it jitters for both goalies in this game. It was too easy a ball for Conor O'Brien. Took his eye off it. Maybe he had picked out his man he wanted to deliver to. Nearly worked out in Adair's favour. It's Jody Hannon, who's navigated back into centre back since Wayne McNamara's departure. And it's worked by Ronan Connolly now off to David O'Mahony from long range. O'Mahony has sent that to the right and wide.
Again, he had the range, so you could argue worth a shot, or you could hit a low diagonal ball or into the corner to one of into Patrick.
There is again Mungret St. Paul's going short to Billy Molyneux into the middle to Conor Flav. Lovely strike from Flav. It's a risky one, but it worked out well. Billy Molyneux now with the hand pass to Brian O'Mara, and he'll be happy to keep going. Flicks it inside towards Liam Lynch. Good marking back there from the Adare defender. It's broken, and it's broken kindly for Derek Gleeson. Gleeson up along the line onto the run of Patrick Kearney. It's a good ball in. It's a good take from Kearney on that far side. Liam Harrington though has put enough pressure on him for him to drop it, but Kearney won't be in the slightest bit bothered about that. Hand pass across to the man inside. It's Jody Hannon. Hannon has struck that one, and he's come up from centre back to put that over the bar. Great score from Jody Hannon. Great ball up from Derek Gleeson. Kearney was into the space to run, and lovely pop pass off to Jody Hannon for an excellent Adare score. So 11 points to 1-6. Nearly 2 minutes of added time played here. Owen O'Doherty, good delivery inside. There's been a foul though.
What happened there? Was he pulling him as he was going by?
I think that's maybe what the referee is indicating.
Where's the free foul? Who's fouled?
I'm not quite sure. I think it might have been the runner.
Yeah,
was there a third man tackle off the ball?
Bringing it back to where he was. Yeah, maybe he was just going by him. Interesting.
Yeah.
You don't see that too often.
No.
You might see it if the referee's looking inside, saying a full back or a full back.
But you don't see it that far out usually.
Yeah.
No. So it's Mark O'Brien. Again, distance won't be an issue. He's right on the 65-metre line. O'Brien has the accuracy for that one as well, so it's another score for him.
It's half time.
And that is the half-time whistle here in Clorina, where Adare are leading Mungret St. Paul's by 11 points to 1-7. Stephen, your thoughts at half-time?
Adare flew out of the blocks. Mungret were playing, not great, like 4 out of 10, trying to work it in. Adare's tactics snuffed it out. The Mungret defenders were looking down to who they hit it to, no one to hit it to, and when they did hit it in, there was extra defenders coming back to sweep it up. Their accuracy was super for Adare. They couldn't miss. Adare did extremely well to weather the couple of players going off injured. Wayne going off could be a big turning point, and getting the goal at the same time and getting a cup. So Mungret have come back into it, and Adare have gone back a bit. It's amazing how momentum can go over and back.
Yeah, half-time score here in Clorina in the Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship. Group 2, Round 2 clash between Adare and Mungret St. Paul's. It's Adare leading by a point, 11 points to 1-7. We'll be back with second half action shortly.
Did you bring the biscuits?
No. 35 seconds.
Very important player for Adare. Like top scorer, been in like one of the top club players across multiple.
Be delighted with how this game has started.
They will.
Puck out now from Conor O'Brien. It's Declan Hannon winning this one off his left hand side. Declan Hannon has tripled Adare's lead. Brilliant. Barry Duff now has it in his hand. Barry Duff taking as one lovely side step. Niall Mulcahy has hit that
score?
one. The nod goes from the umpire, and
Yeah.
their delivery from Conor Ryan straight down into the midfielders. Dara Gleeson again, and Gleeson's made it 2 for 2. Excellent score. Going their way. Bar that incident for Willie Griffin as Kearney lifts this one. Hits it as well, and Patrick Kearney has nailed that one. That's an absolute over towards that side again. David O'Mahony up there.
Great catch.
A great take from Dara Gleeson again. I think he scored 2. Dara Gleeson,
wow.
He's now scored 3, and this
Scored a match.
has been an exceptional start to the game for Adare and an exceptional start to the game for Dara. Jody Hannon flicks it inside. It's the other midfielder now, David
that's a great score
O'Mahony again. David O'Mahony and Dara Gleeson putting in fine performance. 8 points to 1. It's Brendan Gilton now taking that one on.
That's a good score now.
Yeah, and it is. It's a needed score from Mungret St. Paul.
I think
Management to see a player winning a clean ball like that as Kearney hits this one as well. And Patrick Kearney doesn't look like he's going to miss too many of those, Stephen. Played into the middle now.
Over the bar.
Brian O'Mara, well capable of popping this one. O'Mara, and he strikes it beautifully. Great score from Brian O'Mara. So
flick.
often in the... And it's broken for Niall Mulcahy over the head of Jody Hannon. Niall Mulcahy has paced the burn. Former Kerry inter-county hurler still going with it. Mulcahy hand pass inside to Barry Duff. Goal chance here for Mungret St. Paul's.
Great goal.
Lovely finish
Great
into
goal.
the side netting. That's a lead to 2 points. So just outside the 20-metre line. O'Brien nails that one as well. That's between them. It's Mark O'Brien now. Breeze visibly picks up here in Clorina. O'Brien has sent that one between the posts. It's a good delivery. Lovely touch too from Sean Connolly. Sean Connolly has absolutely skied that in and
Great
over the
score.
back. Straight in front. A little bit of a back chat to the referee, which it's not going to work from Adare's point of view. They're not going to change their minds. Stephen, don't bother about that. Hand pass across to the man inside. It's Jody Hannon. Hannon has struck that one, and he's come up from centre back to put that over. O'Brien has the accuracy for that one as well, so it's another score for him.
It's half time.
And that is the half-time whistle. Welcome back to Clorina for the second half of this Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship Group 2 Round 2 clash between Adare and Mungret St. Paul's. It's Adare leading by 1 point at the break. Stephen Lucy joins me again. Stephen, it's a very, very tight contest. We see, as you mentioned, Adare had a racing start in the opening quarter. They lost Willie Griffin early on, and then to lose Wayne McNamara on top of that. They haven't been at the same level since. Mungret naturally have come into the game with that Barry Duff goal, but this one is nearly impossible to call at the moment. It's very, very tight.
I was just about to say, what's he going to ask me now? Because I can't call this game. Like, you don't know what way it's going to go.
No, it's as tight as you'd want. As you'd want from a neutral's point of view.
Yeah.
It's excellent watching. The standard has been fairly high. It's got better as the game's gone on. You know, and both teams, you know, with plenty to play for here. And again, we mentioned it at the start of the game doing the preview. Vital for your second game with teams that haven't won a game.
Yeah.
Either one that can come out, if it does end in one of the teams winning, of course.
Yeah.
You know, it'll give them a huge boost heading into the break for football.
Yeah. Here we go.
And referee Kieran Guina from Fiona Castleman gets us back underway here. A battle on the ground developing immediately. Crucial. I think both sides will want to win that early ball. It's Mungret and Balls that have done so. And that clearance comes in from Brian O'Mara up towards Liam Lynch. A great take from Lynch. Does he have the accuracy to match with the shot? He certainly
that's a great
does.
Score.
Levelling score from Mungret and Balls
ball.
and Liam Lynch. And a ball from Brian O'Mara, inch perfect as well, as you said, Stephen.
Best balls to deliver into the full forward line. Impossible for a defender when you're playing from behind with your coach to do, for the most part, or side by side. But when it's diagonal like that was a great ball by Brian. A great catch and great finish.
Yeah, so Mungret and Balls back on level terms here to start of this second half inside a minute. And it is they that are looking to win possession. Keane Maloney's there. Plenty of Adare players converging as Sean Connolly is in there, but it's Mungret St. Paul's again looking to get the hurley, and it's Mark O'Brien. Drops though to Conor Ryan. Can't get the shot away. Conor Ryan, that's why. The reason he can't is because he's fouled, Stephen. A chance for Adare to respond immediately.
Yeah, didn't see what happened there. Did they
I think he was tripped. Yeah, he was tripped.
Yeah.
Mark O'Brien back there trying to help out.
He's lively too, Conor. He's played well.
Yeah, we're just checking substitutes here. It's Pa Begley is on the field for Mungret St. Paul's, and you can see him to our left. And we can certainly see him anyway, Stephen, the size of him. He's on for Michael Mullins, of course, a player of similar stature, but I don't think he's quite as big as Pa.
No, I don't think too many people are.
No, not too many, no. If you were in full back now, marking him, Stephen, how would you navigate that one?
As Richie Bennett said to me, pull like a tinker.
Words of wisdom from Richie always.
Yeah.
As Patrick Kearney hits that one, but he's headed to the right and wide. He'll be disappointed. Chance for Adare to go back in front, and he'd
You wonder how they will use Pa.
He's
gone kind of to half forward, maybe to get some possession rather than in full forward.
Maybe a mix and match type of thing.
Maybe.
He was playing centre back the last couple of years. Of course, travelling this year up to Championship, and he's back for Championship now. So maybe as the season develops, we'll see him be moved on. It's another beautiful ball into Liam Lynch. Lynch looking for a second point and a half under pressure. Manages eventually get the pass away here, and Declan Hannon putting pressure on Mark O'Brien. It's enough. As Hannon raced across to get put the pressure on, and Mark O'Brien unable to find the finish.
No team taking control anyway. Still very even.
And
this will probably
go right down to the wire.
Like this for the rest of the half. Could go either way.
And sideline ball over on that far side, heading for Adare.
It's quiet enough, isn't it? Not much intensity in the crowd or on the field. Not much screaming and shouting.
No, Dara Gleeson with the silent ball, not as great as one. James Gann, first half substitute, does well. Holds on to possession, going down that left wing, strikes it inside. It's a dangerous ball. Kearney has it, and Kearney gets it into his hand. Should be a score, and Patrick Kearney has hit that one over the bar. Lovely touch and a lovely finish as well to put it there back in front. Immediately makes up for that free he'll be disappointed with a lovely score from play.
Yeah. Get him back on track now.
So back into a 1 point lead for Adare here as Conor O'Brien ready to take this puck out. O'Brien goes straight down towards Begley. It's a good strike from O'Brien too, and Begley. Brilliant take from Pa Begley, and he's away here. Hand pass inside.
Yeah,
he has the advantage. And
that's exactly.
Sometimes the simplest way, Stephen, is the best way. Straight and as direct as you want.
That's
great
exactly what you want.
Yeah, great strength from Begley.
Putting Patrick in there, get in there, hit him, poke the ball into him, get it, and then he goes running. He's taken down. Well, not taken down, but pull back.
Especially into the breeze as well. When you have a target like that, as a goalkeeper's point of view, a guy to hit like that, who's more often than not, well, certainly his man isn't going to win the ball fairly often, but to break it down for others as well.
If you can isolate him then on one wing,
Yeah, you're away as Mark O'Brien puts that one between the posts, first of the half for him. And it's level game once again.
Breeze has definitely picked up. Still not sure what way it's going. I'm just wondering, is it going across the pitch, John? From our side straight across?
Yeah, it looks to be that. We can certainly feel it more in the second half.
Yeah.
Mungret now with a chance. Mark O'Brien in on goal. Chance maybe here for Mungret for a second goal. So
away?
O'Brien flicks it. Lovely one-handed
flick over the bar. Jesus.
And pops it over the bar. Plenty of skill in that one for Mark O'Brien. And Mungret St. Paul's are into the lead for the first time.
I wonder, could he have played it across, but I think the lads were marked.
Either way, it is
50-50 ball straight down.
Straight down the middle. Couple of players gone up. Could have been taken there by Sean Connolly. Didn't work out for him. Just didn't maybe have the vision to see the ball into his hand cleanly. Ball breaking onto the ground. Plenty of players in, trying to win clean possession, unable to do so until it is James Gann out to John McSweeney. McSweeney now with a scoring chance. He struck it fairly well, but it's to the left and wide. Never had. And Stephen, as you said, maybe the little breeze that is here in Clarina just pushing that one to the left hand post.
Yeah, I don't know, was that shot on? Sure, look.
You see it if you see it. If it's not,
yeah,
it's not. Conor Flav playing this one low. Touch wasn't there this stage from it's Cian Maloney, in fact, gets that back from Liam Lynch in towards now Pat Begley again. Tight marking on this occasion back there by Joe Sweeney, the Adare captain. It's Adare that should have possession here. Clearance comes in, delivery inside. Brian O'Mara is there though. You read that one well. Delivery maybe not what Adare wanted, but O'Mara,
he sent another long one,
another
straight
one
back
down towards Pat Begley. Sweeney is there with him, breaks it down to himself, does Begley. Can he find a pass? He does, back to Brendan Giltonan. Shooting chance for Brendan Giltonan, and it's over the bar, and Begley,
well played.
Stephen, in this second half has made an immediate impact.
And that is another thing you want. If you're not the fastest, if you're not the most skillful, I'm not saying that about Pat, but using his strength and using his attributes, you catch it or you get it, and then you lay it off to somebody else who just sticks it over the bar.
3 in a row.
So you become focal point.
Yeah, 3 in a row for Mungret. Puts them 2 points up there as that one's batted away by Billy Mullin into Barry Duff, who offloads it very quickly, and Mungret really starting to hit their stride here. Hand pass there, not a great one from Niall Mulcahy. It gave Ronan Connolly a chance, no better man to flick that away from the oncoming player. Gets the pass away to David O'Mahony. O'Mahony hits this one. O'Mahony has got a much needed score for Adare, and it's very well worked. Pickpocketed by Ronan Connolly, worked across, and a great finish.
Great play. Tigrish got stuck in there, knocked it away, used it intelligently then.
It's another
great strike then.
David O'Mahony, second of the game for him. And Conor O'Brien going short this time to his fullback Matt O'Sullivan. They'll work the angles here, Mungret St. Paul's, but O'Sullivan doesn't have too many options in front. There's good movement in front though. Mark O'Brien created space there to put that pass into O'Brien. Well blocked down though from John McSweeney. It's broken to Declan Hannon. Hannon now looking at his options, is going to go down the line towards Patrick Kearney. Kearney, beautiful touch to play it down for himself, and Kearney now taking on his man Liam Harrington. Patrick Kearney gets that shot away. It's a good shot from Patrick Kearney. The accuracy is there from Kearney as well, and if you're going to find young talents around Limerick at the moment, there's none too much better than him.
That's super. That was Peter Casey-esque, like a double shimmy. They went on outside then and straight up in the air. Mighty score. Super score. There's some great scores tonight.
Typical of what Patrick Kearney offers. He's a really, really talented young player, and that's just further evidence of it as O'Brien goes long. Begley's up again, and it's broken for Conor O'Halloran. Quiet evening from him so far in this game. Another talented young player, but doesn't have the finish to match the earlier good player, and it's another wide from Mungret St. Paul's.
Who's that? Is that Conor Ryan down injured? I think so.
That's the last thing that Adare need, is another injury, having lost both Willie Griffin and Wayne McNamara early doors in the first half. It looks like he'll be okay here, Conor Ryan. And he's told by the referee he has to depart the scene for a moment or two. Does he know it? Didn't take off the helmet?
No.
He's okay. So level scores again here after those 2 in a row from Adare. 3 times the sides have been level.
It's Joe Sweeney as well, the second injury.
Mark Foley coming across here, the Adare manager, Joe Sweeney, referee telling him to get on with it. It's John McSweeney. That puck out is aimed at McSweeney, under pressure from Liam Lynch. He's got the ball into his hand, eventually low delivery in now to Ronan Connolly. Connolly again looking for the run of Patrick. Kearney's broken, and Kearney, as Brian O'Mara unable to win that ball. Patrick Kearney
very fast,
putting that pressure on O'Mara's back there. That's going to be him under pressure coming out with the ball, and he's done very well. As I think it was in the end, was it James Gann putting the pressure on? I think it was.
Brian should have cut that out initially, but missed it.
Gave Gann the chance when he was coming out with to put the pressure on, and it has worked out as a sideline ball now for. And there, and Derek Gleeson happy to take this one. Angle Stephen is good to cut across at the left post.
Right side of striker.
If he can get a good connection on it, could be another lead score for Adare. Hit it.
No short.
It's dropping into Conor O'Brien under pressure. Cuts back across his goals. You're taught never to do that, but it's grand once you can get away with it. Yeah. I've done it many times, Stephen, so I never listened to it. Chance now for Ronan Connolly and Adare to go back in front. Connolly has struck that one
downtown.
Very, very well from downtown, as Stephen Lucy says. Excellent score from Connolly, and a point that his play overall is deserved.
Yeah, that's a great score.
Excellent stuff from Ronan Connolly, and it's Adare back in front again. Mungret with 3 in a row. The start of this half, Adare responding with 3 in a row of their own. It just magnifies even further the tightness of these two teams at the moment.
No one getting on top.
No, it's swings and roundabouts at the moment. That's
there's plenty of jeopardy as well. There's some misplaced passes, there's some miscontrols, there's
pressure.
Pressure being put on.
Lovely sideline ball. Patrick Kearney is on to Declan Hannon. Can he get this
held,
place?
I think,
he has been tugged back. Doesn't matter. He got hooked. Could be a goal here. It's blocked out of the wide. Players coming in. That's going to be a free out. Referee playing advantage. Here, the wild pull from the Adare attacker there. And it has worked out now for Mungret St. Paul's at Niall Mulcahy, taking advantage of that advantage. Still going as Mulcahy, maybe looking to get a freeze over, carried it. Mulcahy has taken that on and scores it. Wonderful score from Niall Mulcahy, and it levels it once again. Stephen, that's a great score. From Carnage nearly at the edge of his own square to that ball being worked out.
I thought he'd overplayed it there when, was it Mahoney came back and tackled him? He got the shot away.
Struck it beautifully to level this one up once more.
There's some great plays in this match.
Yeah, it's a fine advertisement. Here's that ball's gone out over the sideline as well. See one of the injured Adare players over there, Mike Keane. As you mentioned, Stephen, so many injury issues for a young hurler. He's been very, very unlucky over the years. Certainly an underage star with Limerick fullback and captain of a minor team that had Colin O'Neill and Colin Coughlin on it. It's going to be Gleeson again to take this one on. Derek Gleeson has had a couple of sighters, and that one again to the right and wide, but it's definitely an option for him.
Yeah,
He's a good
definitely. Why not?
Why not is right. 4 times the sides have been level, 15 points to 112. We have 11 and a half minutes played here nearly of this Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship Group 2 Round 2 clash, and it is all square. And it's John McSweeney now. Their right half back had more time. He got lucky that he had that time after Declan Hannon. Lovely ball back, Ronan Connolly. Dummies to shoot. Let's it go off to McSweeney. It's a lovely play from there. Does McSweeney have to finish? He doesn't.
It's a very poor shot.
Yeah, he'll be disappointed that they'd worked it so well there on that occasion. Finish not though, matching the build-up play on this time. For Mark Foley's at their side. Conor O'Brien now with ball in hand to get us back underway.
Patrick Bailey's gone into full forward on his own. So they're changing it up. Can they get a ball in there, an early ball?
Great take over there from Ronan Connolly, who's having a growing influence. Off now, that one comes to David O'Mahony. O'Mahony off his left to put it there back in front. It'll be a brilliant score from O'Mahony. The take from Connolly, the pass then to O'Mahony. O'Mahony finds the finish as well, and Adare go back in front.
Yeah, great score.
And Conor O'Brien taking this one quickly. It just overcooks it slightly, and it's gone, falling right to Conor Ryan and Adare. Ryan doing well, gets it off to Ronan Connolly, and lovely pass to Declan Hannon. Hannon gets that shot away. Declan Hannon's going to drop short. He'll be disappointed. Maybe had a bit more time. Then he realised as he picked up a knock here too, Stephen. He seems to be in a bit of trouble there.
Leg, is he?
Yeah.
Is it a calf?
Interesting to see. Keep an eye on that one as Mark O'Brien delivers up towards Conor O'Halloran. It's going to get out in front. O'Halloran, all lovely turn as well. Beats on Connolly. O'Halloran has the pace to burn. Can he find the shot? He does take on the shot with a point. Didn't go for goal, and maybe if he had that one back, he might have went for it. But it's his levelling score again, though. And this one, Steve, we're not going to fight too many tighter games.
No. Really Foley going over to check on Declan, I think. Is he jogging over to the other side?
A little word for Declan, anyway, I'd say. But Shane O'Donoghue with a long puck out using that breeze has broken down here. David O'Mahony is there first for Adare. It's O'Mahony trying to navigate his way in towards the middle. He's been really impressive in this game. So O'Mahony's under pressure, but still sticking to his ass. Flicks it back now to his midfield partner. That's Gleeson. Eric Gleeson, hand pass off to O'Mahony. Second
Did well to retain that.
handles it. Pass now out to Jody Hannon, looking for a second score. Jody Hannon, he struck it very well as Jody Hannon.
Wide.
The nod comes from the umpire.
God,
the point
that's
is
wide.
given.
It looked wide from here.
Looked fairly wide from our
Jesus,
angle
looked
here.
about a foot wide.
It's a score either way for Adare, and it has them.
Yeah,
17
Darragh
points to
Drew was
113.
questioning the linesman.
I think from
I
our
think
angle, he
has
certainly had
reason
the point.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. I think that was about a foot wide.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look to be on target from our angle here, but look,
Nothing coming of it anyway.
No.
It stands.
the two umpires have given their call to the referee, and there is a substitute now coming on here. Conor O'Halloran, I think, is the man departed for Mungret St. Paul's, and just looking to see who's onto
Is it
the field.
26?
Is it Fintan
Fintan?
Fitzgerald? Yeah. Broken toe has been an issue for Fintan Fitzgerald, maybe two broken toes, and now one, Stephen Lucy assures me, but if you're playing with a broken toe, and well, it's a miracle recovery. It only happened a couple of weeks ago on a challenge. So Fintan Fitzgerald, well, I suppose Stephen, he's needed as a dare, also making a substitute here in their full back line.
It's
I
a
think
risk.
It
It's
is
a
a
calculated risk. Like, ultimately, the player decides in
That's it.
conjunction with the management. But like, you see how he goes. He's an excellent player. It's nice to see him on the pitch.
Yeah, it's Owen Connolly, who did come on early on in the game, is gone off, so they're not happy with something in their forward line, or their full back line, I should say. It's number 22 on for Adare, and that is Alfie Fitzpatrick, who's only a minor hurler, Mark Foley was telling me before the game. So baptism of fire for him. Inside marking Mark O'Brien, Limerick under 20 players. Brendan Giltanan breaks this one down for himself. Giltanan under severe
Good pressure.
Conor Ryan again, who's been very good in defence. Unable to get the ball up though was Conor Ryan, and battle ensues on the ground here. Either side able to win clean ball initially here, but it's going to break out to Liam Lynch. Lynch now looking under pressure, gets the hand pass away to Niall Mulcahy. Mulcahy will definitely take it on, maybe looking for a foul on him. It doesn't happen though. Mulcahy's still going. Hand passes
Overplayed
inside.
it there, I think. Ran into
Conor Ryan
trouble.
is there, and Conor
Should have
Ryan
released it earlier.
does well. Ships that challenge and flicking away from himself, maybe flicking into trouble though, under pressure from Barry Duff, who's like an Energizer bunny at times, never stops going. But there it is, Adare back there, flicked inside, lovely flick back to Declan Hannon,
Lovely
into the middle
ball.
now to his brother Jody. Jody a low delivery as well, touch is good there from, it is Darragh Gleeson midfield, and Gleeson is taking off here under pressure from Mark O'Brien. Still going, Darragh Gleeson, he's done brilliantly to win a foul, win a free, and that's excellent stuff.
Yeah, it was a foul, all right.
No question it was.
It's hard to resist that kind of a tackle. Like, you know it's going to be a half a foul, but you can't let him just walk by you either, straight through the middle.
No, absolutely not.
So you weigh it up or you calculate it. You don't flatten him either, getting yourself a yellow card.
That's the last thing you need on top of this in a tight game.
It's been clean though. There's
Yeah,
been
it has been.
There's no filth in this.
No, absolutely not. It's been a very well contested game.
Yeah, and the ref has done a good job and hasn't needed. There's been nothing too controversial.
No, nothing. Was that one's to the right and wide, and Kearney again misses one in front, and they're the ones that get you.
That was a bad miss now.
Poor miss from Patrick Kearney. He'll be disappointed with that. Well, it remains Adare leading by that solitary score.
This is one just lumped down the middle, like with too many players. You'd think that Pa would, if they're aiming for Pa, they need to isolate him to one side rather than down the middle. If that's what you're looking for, one-on-one.
Liam Lynch is going here. Liam Lynch is still going here. Declan Hannon with the challenge.
Yeah.
There'll be two fouls. It'll be the second one that's given, I think, here. And we're just
Again,
talking
an
about
intelligent
cards.
foul.
We're talking about cards, Stephen. There might be one here for the former Limerick captain, 5-time All-Ireland winning Limerick captain.
Yeah, but Liam was getting away through and he was getting too close to goal. So
necessary foul.
Exactly.
Yeah,
there is first yellow,
You're going to take that yellow all day long.
Yeah. And it's fair, I'd say. He'd have no complaints.
No, none whatsoever here. So, it's Mark O'Brien trying to add to his total. We have played 18 minutes.
Just saying, it could still go either way. I was just thinking, looking at the scoreboard here, a point in it. Both teams are having their little sports. They're good little passages of play.
Mark O'Brien waiting for the signal from the referee as another substitute for Adare goes in. James Gann has gone off. I think it's John Fitzgibbon. Looks to be in, Stephen. An injured John Fitzgibbon wearing number 7's gone in full forward, so that might be
another very interesting one.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I don't know what his injury was or how severe it was, but
it was enough to see him not start. He didn't really take part from what I could see in the warm-up either, so
necessity. Fellas
necessity,
who aren't
yeah,
who are 90,
calculated risk as well.
95% right and they can run, or they can kind of half run, you got to use them. This is the story of the club game.
And there's also a substitution for Mungret St. Paul's. Sean Duff is on for Cian Maloney. That's a sub that happened against Newcastle West last Friday as well, as this one's broken down. Battle into the hand that comes for the Adare man though. So Mahoney again, who's been so solid throughout, but it's a pass that John McSweeney has done well to do. In now it goes towards Sean Connolly. The touch is good from Mark Connolly, I should say, but
a great ball in it.
No, he did the best he could. I think there just didn't have enough support here, and it's worked out now to Pat Begley, who's very far from goals, playing this one up the line to Mark O'Brien. Touch it beautiful from Mark O'Brien, and he'll fancy this one. In fact, he passes off to Fintan Fitzgerald. Now Fintan, if he can get a yard, will shoot. Passes instead here. Off it comes now to a substitution. That's Sean Duff just onto the field. And David O'Mahony.
That's something they'll have to, if you're analysing the game after, that's one thing you'll have to remedy anyway from going forward now.
David O'Mahony launches it, going to break inside to John Fitzgibbon. Fitzgibbon touch. Shot from John Fitzgibbon. He'd more time than he realised. He didn't need it either way. Great score from John Fitzgibbon. They read the ball, Stephen. Reckoned it was going to go over, and he was onto it in a flash. And that is an excellent score that puts it there back in front here by a solitary point again. They've been level 6 times in this game. As this one now, Adare coming out with it again. Kicked in towards Jody Hannon. He's done well to try and get to it, but he's immediately dispossessed now. And on goes Mark O'Brien, challenged by the new man on, Alfie Fitzpatrick. And Conor Ryan flicks that over his man. Just doesn't work out though. And
been held there, is he?
Yeah, he is being held. The referee says no. So Adare will take advantage. Jody Hannon into John Fitzgibbon again. Under pressure here, Fitzgibbon. Good work from Brian O'Mara, but Patrick Carney is onto it. And Carney won't say no to that shot. Patrick Carney won't say no to the score. An excellent score.
I thought Brian O'Mara had knocked that away. Carney did so well there.
And that's again, I've said it a few times, that's a snippet of what he offers.
I mean, I was just thinking there, you're enjoying these club games, as a neutral or even as your own team are playing, but you're also looking at, is there anyone coming through that could break onto the Limerick squad over the next few years? Could be one for the future, probably will be one for the future.
No doubt, has all the talent necessary here. As Ronan Connolly again to Patrick Carney, he's going to give a chance to emphasise that point even more here. Just didn't break for him, but I'm sure he will pick the right option. Does exactly that. Back to Jody Hannon. Jody Hannon with the strike. He'll be disappointed. Has he?
I don't know, is it the surface?
Oh, the umpire, there's a decision between the two umpires here. I don't know. Do you wave it wide?
The near umpire.
We're waiting for a signal. Are we waiting for a signal?
Kieran is writing anything down.
No, there's no score.
But I don't think it's the surface for hopping the ball like that. I just don't think it is.
Yeah, a lot of rain the last couple of weeks around Limerick.
I know. I just think it's uneven. The grass is a slight bit longer than you normally would have.
A substitution on the Mungret side. Billy Molyneux has left the scene for them. I'm just going in cornerback. Well, they've seen what we've seen. Liam Harrington's gone, in fact, as well.
I wouldn't like to be marking him, would you?
No, I certainly wouldn't. Certainly not now. Jack McCarthy's the man on to mark him. You know Jack.
Yeah.
As fit as a fiddle, Stephen, so maybe that's what they're looking at.
Exactly.
There's with the Limerick Senior Football panel this year. In the extended panel, Declan Hannon has started to sit a bit deep here. Now it's off to Derek Gleeson. Gleeson strikes it, didn't get all of that. John Fitzgibbon's there, keeps it in play. Does Fitzgibbon, he's working to win it.
Well played,
as
John.
well as the Adare man. He's still going. Fitzgibbon, goal chance here for Adare to win. Oh, Carney! He just popped away into a bit of space, and Carney has rattled the onion bag. Brilliant
John
finish.
Fitzgibbon is on 5 minutes, and have they got 1-2 out of him?
Yeah, they have.
But not from him, but he's been part of 1-2. He won that, played it across. Outstanding play. How was Patrick Carney that loose?
Well, there'd been a bit of rejigging in the Mungret St. Paul's defence. Liam Harrington had been taken off. Jack McCarthy was on him. Jack had cleared the ball out here. Patrick must have stayed inside. And well, there's the reaction to it. A brilliant finish from Patrick Carney.
And they'll be disgusted
and
with
it's
that.
a 5-point lead for Adare. Well,
Jesus, that's a big number
that
now.
Score, yeah.
What are we, 53 minutes gone?
Just 53 now. Is that free?
Oh, that could be the winning of the game, could it?
It could. It very well could here.
That's a major turnaround. A 1-2.
Yeah.
John Fitzgibbon, Patrick Carney.
And we said a calculated risk with Fintan Fitzgerald coming on, Fitzgibbon coming on. A much needed win for both sides in this game. And
it's a huge win for Adare.
Yeah, it absolutely would, as
if
that one is put over the bar by Mark O'Brien. So it's back to 4 points immediately here.
Mungret shouldn't be pushing alarm bells here now and trying to just drop balls into the square. They should keep chipping away with points or whatever, you know what I mean. Don't be like lobbing it all in.
So 4-point advantage for
caught.
Adare here.
The free in, is it? No. Kieran's not giving too much soft.
No, he's leaving
Which
it
is,
go as
which
much
is right,
as what
like,
you
we don't
want.
want
Yeah.
soft frees left, right and centre.
We don't want referees
There's a
blowing
free.
the whistles here. As John Fitzgibbons come out here, takes it off his left. Did he have the accuracy? Good call from the referee. Dropped short. As you'll see.
It was on
now.
target though.
It was on
Just
target,
short.
yeah. Patrick Carney is going to... Well, John Fitzgibbons on the field, you would imagine. He might take the frees. He's leaving them. Well, someone else is taking them. I think Adare maybe playing a bit messing around here, wasting time. No, it is going to be David O'Mahony. Or Derek Gleeson, I should say, to take it. So Derek Gleeson. Having seen Patrick Carney miss a couple relatively straightforward ones as well,
Yes,
it has to be said.
especially the second one he missed.
Yeah. So David O'Mahony, who's had an outstanding game in the middle of the park for Adare as well with Derek Gleeson, who's taking this free. So chance now for Adare to make it a 5-point game again here as Gleeson hits that one. And the calls go by Dara is what we can hear from here in our commentary area.
Great score.
You can see why Derek
Vital
Gleeson
score.
with the free.
Pressure's on now.
It is indeed. Pucko comes now 122-115 in Adare's favour here. It's won by Fintan Fitzgerald on the ground. Fitzgerald gets that shot away and Fintan
He did
Fitzgerald
very well.
has put that one between
Great
the
score.
posts. Great score from Fintan Fitzgerald.
There's under a
First
lot of
time he's had
pressure
a
there.
chance to do so. And he has popped that over the bar. 4-point game again. $120-116 here. Shane O'Donoghue, understandably, Stephen, in absolutely no rush to take this.
And isn't it amazing? There's no slitters down there. With
Funny
four
how
or
that
5 minutes to go.
Yeah. I'm sure if the score was on the other side, it would be a plethora of slitters down there.
Yeah,
But
although there's a pile of kids down there, they could have all in their pockets.
absolutely, he could have been told by Shane O'Donoghue to put them in their pockets too.
Correct.
This one breaks inside, and again, it's Mark Connolly working very, very hard. Billy Molyneux getting that one away. It's a great ball from Molyneux. Picks out Fintan Fitzgerald. Inch perfect pass.
Here we go.
Fitzgerald now all the
We
way
get
into
it.
Begley.
That's
broken down.
exactly
Great
what you
defending.
need from your
The
fullback.
free in though
What
is
it
the call
is
from the
it?
referee. Yeah.
Maybe when the ball came down, I don't know, was his hand up when it was in the air?
Yeah, well, I think
was
it was
wrapped
maybe
around
when it
him anyway.
broke. When it broke.
Maybe
the
when it
ball
broke, yeah. But that's
for-
what you want that high when you can't even catch it, especially if there's runners off the shoulder. You saw what Cork were at in the All Ireland lads coming in.
So Brian not messing around, sends that one over the bar in double quick time.
3-point game.
3-point game is right here. 56 minutes just over played here in this Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship, round 2 of Group 2. And it looks like Adare's at the moment, but plenty of time left for that to swing in Mungret's favour as well. Here, Pucko comes from Shane O'Donoghue towards David O'Mahony and Derek Gleeson. It's broken now to Mark Connolly. Connolly charging, I think, is going to be that call. I can see why it's given.
Yeah, I can see it too.
See why it's given.
Yeah.
Much to the chagrin of the Adare management on that sideline. I can see why it's given, Stephen. You always feel it's a little bit harsh though, don't you?
Yes.
Free to be taken now by Matt O'Sullivan back there for Mungret St. Paul's. Three-point game here. We have played 57 minutes here in Clorine. It's a great delivery from O'Sullivan. Begley will go up once more. Plenty of Adare players to that. It's broken off for Barry Duff, and it's picked up by Ronan Connolly as the loose ball.
Yeah, I can
Connolly's
see that
been
coming. Hand
fouled.
left in and he went down.
And a bit of sarcastic applause from the Adare fans close to us in the commentary area here is Ronan Connolly. Much needed stretching with a couple of minutes to
Clever.
go.
He kind of tripped him there just on the replay. Legs tangled, whether it was intentional or not.
It always looks
It
to be
wasn't
a
just
free.
a hand back. I think he kind of tripped him, so that's probably what it was.
Joe Sweeney with the free.
Launches it.
Absolutely launches Sean Connolly and Billy Molyneux. It's broken over both of Connolly is onto it for Adare, and he'll keep that in play, you'd imagine, down by the end line.
Ooh.
Good challenge from Billy Molyneux. Fair
Well,
challenge.
now,
says
that
the
could have been
referee.
given as a free.
It looked a free from our angle
Yeah.
here. Even on the screen it looked, as we'll see the replay here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen them given, I'll
Yeah.
say that much. As this one is pucks long by Conor O'Brien, broken down.
Well, broken by David.
Yeah, David.
That's all he
Connolly
needed to do. Come from the side, just tip it down.
did
Front
exactly
of the
what
catching hand.
he needed to do.
Exactly. Don't let them win primary possession, so they need to spoil it. They just need to spoil all this now.
Brilliant cut from Fintan Fitzgerald. Begley breaking for himself, kicks at it, saved by Shane O'Donoghue. Ball in and around the ground there. It's picked up brilliantly by John McSweeney. He's under pressure. He's lost possession initially, but no better man than Declan Hannon to come
Exactly.
back and win a free. Brave play from McSweeney and Hannon there, and Hannon, well,
it's exactly where you want Declan Hannon for
exactly where you want Declan Hannon. If he's going to do it in an All-Ireland final, he's certainly going to do it in the Limerick Senior Hurling Championship game as well. Right place, right time for the Adare number 10. Oh, struggling a bit with injury, I think, as I see him running out there, Stephen. That's all they need, is another one of their vastly experienced players going down injured here as this one's launched. And it's broken inside. It's a good take back there by Jack McCarthy. McCarthy now coming out with the ball. Big challenge, but he's done well. And he's been fouled, says the referee. And challenge coming in from David O'Mahony. And it's a free for Matt O'Sullivan and Mungret St. Paul's. 59 minutes on the clock.
Foley screaming at them to get back.
Yeah, they're heeding
close
that call.
Close down the house.
Close down whatever space you can find. It's
they're going route one now, last minute.
Launching. Begley's hand goes up, breaks down, and it's broken back there. Alfie Fitzpatrick coming away with it. There's Patrick Carney in time and space, and Carney will just be better off running with this one. Try and draw a free. Carney's away. He's drawn that free. Still going though is Patrick Carney here. Could be a vital score if he can find a target. Patrick Carney has sent it over the bar again. Excellent score from Carney, and that's maybe the insurance point that we're looking for. Brilliant score again, Stephen, for Carney.
I think that's it. How much injury time has they
won't tell us. No, they won't tell us here. As that is an excellent score. They worked it out there, broke it down very well. The youngster Alfie Fitzpatrick off to another youngster, and Patrick Carney pays the burn. Great finish to boot.
I don't think I can see Mungo coming back, but look, stranger things have happened. Here we
121
go.
plus 117. The ball breaks down. Fitzgerald has got it.
What do I know?
The long delivery.
What a finish.
As you see it back here on the replay.
It bounces behind him.
Just breaks inside. He read it. Finton got it into his hand and buried it. Roof of the net.
It's just one of those things, like you never know when a ball is just hopping around the box. You could be within a yard or you could be on your man. It could just fall in just a flick.
Well, that is set up at grandstand finish here. 121 to 217. A 1 point game here, and there's a couple of minutes to play. Fitzgibbon goes up, breaks it down for himself.
That's great.
Gets
control.
it into his hand. John Fitzgibbon.
Can he find it?
Flicks
Great
it
play.
inside. Great bit of play by him, just over the head here of Sean Conley. Just a touch there wasn't what was required. And Mungret St. Paul's move forward now. It's Brian O'Mara. Great finish to this game. O'Mara switching it inside towards Liam Lynch. Lynch goes up with the one hand, breaks for Adare initially. Conor Ryan has it in his hand, steps inside. He's been challenged. High challenge on Sean.
Oh, that was very important.
I'm sorry, Conor Ryan. And is there a long range free here? John Fitzgibbon certainly interested.
I don't know, was that the right place to put that pass now from Brian? Maybe he didn't see the other guys going across. He should have flung it, I think, into Pat Begley.
Yeah, well, you can imagine.
There was 3-on-1 when the ball was breaking there.
So it's John Fitzgibbon going all the way back inside. I think
no rush.
His own 45, I think, by the time he takes it, Stephen. Over by that Mungret St. Paul's dugout.
Oh, look.
John Fitz has taken this quickly.
Oh, what?
Broken in. The referee's whistle. He's happy to play on. Ball blocked down by Conor Ryan's going to break inside. Mark O'Brien. Shane O'Donoghue was off his line quickly. Good work from the goalkeeper initially. Has he been fouled? No foul, says the referee.
I didn't think
Mark
so.
O'Brien switches it back. There's a chance for Mungret St. Paul's and Brendan Giltinan to put them level again, and he's done it as Brendan Giltinan out of nowhere.
I bet you he'll blow it up. How many draws were there last week across the grades?
I think there was only one. Well, certainly at senior, I think there was just the one. But this one, the Newcastle Western Mungret. Mungret got an equalising scoring in that game. They may have got one here. As this puck out goes, they went short with it, did it there. Looks to have been a mistake here. As Billy Molyneux under pressure, still going with it over that far sideline. Billy Molyneux, no free here as Conor Ryan strikes it. Conor Ryan is going to the left and wide. No danger of that one coming near Conor O'Brien's goal. We have 2.5 minutes of added time played here by referee Kieran Guina. Conor O'Brien is a mile outside the square as he hits that one down the field. Up goes Pat Begley. It's broken to Finton Fitzgerald with the shot. Fitzgerald got on the line by Shane O'Donoghue, and O'Donoghue under pressure just flicks it off to Joe Sweeney. Sweeney launches it, and that is the final whistle from referee Kieran Guina. Stephen Lucy, before we get into the full analysis, who's your man of the match? Best of luck with that one.
Jesus, you wouldn't want a bad heart there, Ted, would you?
Great finish to the game. Absolutely great finish. Plenty of players there.
Definitely nobody dominated completely from either side. There was some great performances. There was also some passages of interplay. I think Patrick Carney wouldn't be far off being man of the match, I would think, given the scores. Nearly won the game for them. John Fitzgibbon did excellently when he came in. Finton Fitz did well when he came on. Pat Begley caused problems.
Barry Duff throughout the game, the two midfielders for for Adare. David O'Mahony and Dara Gleeson, plenty of them.
Definitely collective effort both sides.
You're hedging your bets.
Completely.
You have to call
You
someone.
not see me, I've got down there on the fence. Patrick Carney, man.
Patrick Carney is Stephen Lucy manager match. As a game itself, Stephen, highly entertaining, high quality of a game as well,
Yeah.
it has to be said too. So, you know, both sides maybe disappointed didn't win the game. Mungret will take it, who they're really not at their best as of yet. Maybe Finton coming back in has given them a bit more lifeline looking into the second half of the group
I'd say
stage.
Adare were like, you know, when they lost their players and when they were missing so many starting off, they're like, oh God, what's going to happen to us here? But they fought really, really well, and they played really, really well. So, and then when they got ahead at the end of the second half, you would have thought that they had won the game twice, you would think. And then to come with a draw, maybe they'll be disappointed.
Yeah.
You know, Mungret, you know, they did well to come back and draw it at the end again, similar to the last day. You know, there's pros and cons. You move on, you take the learnings and you analyse it. You get your injured players back. That's all you can do.
Yeah, it is finished all square here in Clorina in this Whitebox Limerick Senior Hurling Championship Group 2 Round 2 clash. Mungret St Paul's 218, Adare 121. Many thanks to Stephen Lucy on co-commentary, Johnny Upton on camera, and to all in Ballybrown and back at base that made this game happen. We're not done yet. We will have live reaction coming up in the next few minutes. Stay tuned for that, and thanks to all for tuning in. 35 seconds.
Very important player for Adare. Like top scorer, been in like one of the top club players across multiple.
Be delighted with how this game has started.
They will.
Puck up now from Conor O'Brien. It's Declan Hannon winning this one off his left hand side. Declan Hannon has tripled Adare's lead. Brilliant. Barry Duff now has it in his hand. Barry Duff taking on one lovely sides up. Niall Mulcahy has hit that
score?
one. Yeah, the nod goes from the umpire, and their delivery from Conor Ryan straight down into the midfielders. Dara Gleeson again, and Gleeson's made it 2 from 2. Excellent score. Going their way. Bar that incident for Willie Griffin as Carney lifts this one. Hits it as well, and Patrick Carney has nailed that one. That's an F. Over towards that side again. David O'Mahony up there.
Great catch.
Great take from Dara Gleeson again. I think he scored 2. Dara Gleeson, he's now scored 3, and this has been an exceptional start to the game for Adare and an exceptional start to the game for Dara. Jody Hannon flicks it inside. It's the other midfielder now, David O'Mahony again. David O'Mahony and Dara Gleeson putting in fine performance. Yeah, 8 points to 1. And it's Brendan Giltinan taking that one on.
That's a good score now.
Yeah, and it is. It's a needed score from Mungret St Paul. For management to see a player winning a clean ball like that as Carney hits this one as well. And Patrick Carney doesn't look like he's going to miss too many of those, Stephen. No. Played into the middle now.
Over the bar.
Brian O'Mara, well capable of popping this one. O'Mara, and he strikes it beautifully. Great score from Brian O'Mara. So often in the... And it's broken for Niall Mulcahy over the head of Jody Hannon. Niall Mulcahy has paced the burn. Former Kerry inter-county hurler still going with it. Mulcahy hand pass inside to Barry Duff. Goal chance here for Mungret St Paul's. Lovely finish into the side netting. That's a lead to 2 points. So just outside the 20-metre line. O'Brien nails that one as well. That's between the... It's Mark O'Brien now. Breeze visibly picks up here in Clorina. O'Brien has sent that one between the posts. It's a good delivery. Lovely touch too from Sean Connolly. Sean Connolly has absolutely skied that in and over the bar. Strikes it and straight in front. A little bit of a back chat to the referee, which it's not going to work from Adare's point of view. They're not going to change their mind, Stephen. Don't bother about that. Hand pass across to the man inside. It's Jody Hannon. Hannon has struck that one, and he's come up from centre back to put that over. O'Brien has that accuracy for that one as well, so it's another score for him.
It's half time.
O'Mara up towards Liam Lynch. A great take from Lynch. Does he have the accuracy to match with the shot? He certainly does. Levelling score for Mungret St Paul's. Inside, it's a dangerous ball. Carney has it, and Carney gets it to his hand. Should be a score, and Patrick Carney has hit that one over the bar. Lovely touch.
Isolate him then on one wing.
Yeah, your way as Mark O'Brien puts that one between the posts. First of the half for him. And you can certainly feel it more in the second half. Mungret now with a chance. Mark O'Brien in on goal. Chance maybe here for Mungret for a second goal. So O'Brien flicks it. Lovely one-handed flick
over the bar.
And pops it over the bar. Breaks it down to himself, does Begley. Can he find a pass? He does back to Brendan Giltinan. Shooting chance for Brendan Giltinan, and it's over the bar, and Begley away from the oncoming player gets the pass away to David O'Mahony. O'Mahony hits this one. O'Mahony has got a much needed score for Adare, and it's very Carney now taking on his man Liam Harrington's Patrick Carney. Gets that shot away. It's a good shot from Patrick Carney. The accuracy. I never listened to it. Chance now for Ronan Connolly and Adare to go back in front. Connolly has struck that one
Downtown.
very, very well from downtown as Steve going as Mulcahy. Maybe looking to get a freeze over. Carried it.
That's a mighty
Mulcahy
score.
has taken
Jesus,
that
that's
on
a
and
great
scores
score.
a wonderful score from Niall Mulcahy. Off now, that one comes to David O'Mahony. O'Mahony off his left to put Adare back in front. It'll be a brilliant score from O'Mahony. The take from Connolly. O'Halloran, lovely turn as well. Beats on Connolly. O'Halloran has the pace to burn. Can he find the shot? He does. Take on the shot with a point and score. Jody Hannon, he struck it very well as Jody Hannon. The nod comes from the umpire. The point is given.
Looked wide from here.
Looked fairly wide from him. Take part from what I could see in the warm up either. So
necessity. Fellas who aren't
calculated risk as well.
95%.
He launches it. Going to break inside to John Fitzgibbon. Joined now by Adare's Ronan Connolly after that epic draw with Mungret St. Paul's. Ronan, he could have won it, he could have lost it in the end. Happy enough to take away the point?
Yeah, look, we'll be disappointed not to come away with the two, but definitely, look, could have gone either way there. Joe, we did get a bit of a lead going down the stretch, but they were clawing us back as well, and with the last bucket of game there, they could have won it as well. So we'll be a lot happier with a lot of aspects of the performance compared to last week, but still a lot to improve on as well in the next couple of games.
First quarter of the game, he raced out to a great start. Two lads in midfield, David O'Mahony and Derek Gleeson, popping over points from all angles. Patrick Carney inside. Really, really great start to the game. Was that said by Mark and the lads before the game? Try and get that kind of opening to the opening quarter.
Yeah, as in, look, the game last week was different as well, but we obviously left ourselves a lot to do in the second half. That we had a poor start, and no matter how you kind of try and turn it, then you're leaving yourself an uphill battle. So look, we obviously put a real emphasis on we had to start well today, and I think we did. And credit to Mungret, they responded to that then, responded very well. But yeah, definitely the opening quarter there was a lot of positives, and I think it was a really good response to last week.
As a game itself, as I said initially, it toed and froed from either side. You were in a position, early in the first half. That goal then from Mungret brought them back into the game. Similar story in the second half. John Fitzgibbon comes off the bench, makes a huge impact, helping Patrick Kearney's goal. Maybe not at full fitness, and then Fintan Fitzgerald on the other hand, the same kind of thing coming on. Just two evenly matched teams, but an outstanding game hurling, certainly from our point watching it.
Yeah, no, definitely. And look, like you said, there's a lot of quality players out there, and you can see that coming through in some of the individual scores. Like, absolutely on our side, Joe, a few of the young lads especially, it was great to see them really kind of standing up. Joe Patrick, excellent there. Derek Gleeson, excellent as well. A few of them really kind of putting the hand up and showing that they're ready for this and they're ready to drive it on and be real leaders. And of course you have that on the other side as well. From Mungret there, they responded really well to our purple patches, I suppose, in both cases, and that's a sign of a good team.
Couple of weeks break now for the football. Been another busy couple of times for the likes of you and many others. How will the rest of the lads that aren't involved? It's not a full group of players that are inside in the football as well, but there'll be a bit of downtime as well as keeping things ticking over for them, I'm sure, as well.
Yeah, look, a period like that where you have a couple of weeks, I always kind of like it, I suppose, because if you pick up a few knocks or niggles, you can try and get them to recover them as well. But you also get a bit of time that you can have some meaningful kind of trainings, and work on a few things. And like I said, obviously there was a lot of positives here, but a good bit to take away as well. So for the group that'll be training now for the next couple of weeks, you'll be able to get a good bank of work there, but at the same time recover a bit as well and be fresh for the next game. Yeah, it's Newcastle West next up for Adare in a few weeks' time. That's it from us here in Clorena. Many thanks to Ronan Connolly for his comments after the match. It's John Keogh signing off here for Stream Sport. In touch, shot from John Fitzgibbon. He'd more time than he realised. He didn't need it either way. Great score. Fitzgibbon. Good work from Brian O'Mara, but Patrick Carney is onto it. Carney won't say no to that shot. Patrick Carney won't say no to the score. It's off to Derek Gleeson. Gleeson strikes it, didn't get all of that. John Fitzgibbon's there, keeps it in play. Does Fitzgibbon, he's working to win it
well played,
as
John.
well as the Adare man. He's still going. Fitzgibbon, goal chance here for Adare to win. Oh, Carney! He just popped away into a bit of space, and Carney has rattled. Chance now for Adare to make it a 5-point game again here as Gleeson hits that one. And the calls go by Dara is what we can hear from here. Fitzgerald on the ground. Fitzgerald gets that shot away, and Fintan Fitzgerald
he did very well.
Put that one between the boards. Great score from Fintan Fitzgerald. First time he's had it.
In the All-Ireland lads coming in.
So Brian not messing around. Sends that one over the bar. Double quick to away with it. There's Patrick Carney in time and space, and Carney will just be better off running with this one. Try and draw a free. Carney's way. He's drawn that free. Still going though is Patrick Carney here. Could be a vital score if he can find a target. Patrick Carney has sent it over the bar to another youngster. And Patrick Carney pays the burn. Great finish to Blue.
I don't think I can see Mungret coming back, but look, stranger things have happened. Here we go.
+117.
Fintan.
Ball breaks down.
See?
Fitzgerald has got it. What do I know?
I didn't think
Mark
so.
O'Brien switches it back. There's a chance for Mungret and balls, and Brendan Giltinan to put in
Oh, it's
level
over.
again, and he's done it as Brendan Giltinan. He's broken to Finta Fitzgerald with the shot. Fitzgerald caught on the line by Shane O'Donoghue, and O'Donoghue under pressure just flicks it off to Joe Sweeney. Sweeney launches it, and that is the final whistle from referee Kieran Guina. Stephen Lucy, before we get into the full analysis, who's your man of the match? Best of luck with that one.
Jesus, you wouldn't want a bad heart there, Ted, would you?
Great finish to the game. Absolutely great.